Good morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice to Radio. So today we need to have a good old chat about a bunch of Pokemon stuff, starting off with one of the most glorious times of the year. It's the Pokemon Stamp Rally, which is happening over in Japan. And this year, you can get yourself a Jumbo Pikachu. That's right. Go and do a stamp rally, get yourself a Jumbo Pikachu. Now, the way the stamp rally works is, I don't know how many of you have been to Japan, but when you go to Japan, one of the cool things, there's all kinds of short videos everywhere about this, that the stations have stamps. And one of the things some people do when they go to Japan is they collect stamps from the stations. Get a book, piece of paper, whatever, do the little stamps on, jobs are good. Well, the stamp rally is that, but they're Pokemon stamps. And you get yourself a little booklet, and then you get your stamps, and then when you collect a certain number of stamps, you take it to a central station, Tokyo or wherever, and you get actual physical goodies, just for virtue of having done it. And on the lowest tier this time around, if you go to 6 different stations, get 6 different stamps, good news! You get yourself a Jumbo Pikachu. It's cool. And the other thing there is like a stamp notebook thing for the stamps. But you get yourself a Jumbo Pikachu. This is cool. As far as I am aware, this is not available elsewhere. And even if it is, look at the stamp. The stamp they're using on it, and I know I say the word stamp a lot, this is a different kind of stamp. This isn't an ink stamp onto a piece of paper to earn it. This is a stamp on top of the card to make it look different and unique. But the point is, it's got a stamp on it. It's a Jumbo. It's a very nice little souvenir of a job well done. It's the absolute definition of inessential, but it's extremely cool. Go to Japan, go around a bunch of different stations, and then at the end of it, you get yourself a Jumbo Pikachu. I cannot go to the stamp rally this year. I did take part a little bit last year, but I didn't actually get many stamps. I ran out of time, I'm sorry. But I'm kind of thinking maybe next year, maybe I get a little bit more organised. Maybe next year Wassy does the stamp rally. Maybe I need to do a video on this channel of me running around doing the stamp rally. I think that could be a fun video. Just putting that one out there. Now, it is also worth noting, TCG-wise, it's all about the Jumbo card, but there is actually more that's on offer here. So, you get yourself your 6 stamps, you get yourself your Jumbo, but we can keep going. That's essentially stage 1. If you go to stage 2, get yourself 12 stamps, then you can get yourself a little pouch, but then you also get yourself a Mesostar tag, or Pokemon Friender it is nowadays, isn't it? Pokemon Friender with Mega Lucario. I want this tag. It's extremely cool. The little pouch is kind of cool, but I want the Mesostar or the Friender tag. If you go to 36, then you get yourself a little congratulations keyring, which is obviously phenomenal, but you've got to go to 36 stations and get 36 stamps. And then if you do that and you also do the extra stage, which is basically a bullet train, you get yourself this shiny Rayquaza keyring. Now, I'm not sure it's possible to do 36 plus the extra in one day, but I definitely want to try doing it. If you're in Japan, set yourself that challenge by all means. If you're going to Japan, maybe take some time out to do it. But you only need to get 6 stamps to get your Jumbo Pikachu, and this is a TCG channel largely, so that's what we're focused on today. If you want cards you can play with but are equally as pointless, and I don't say that as a bad thing, I love a good pointless card, how about this Goldeen? I love this. I love this card so much. Now, this also has a stamp, and it's one of those stamps, it's actually a cool stamp. It's got the Chinese, mainland China Pokemon logo with then Goldeen and Pikachu. But the way they've done the stamp, which is just a big white square, looks horrible. Stamp is cool, the way they've done it is bad. But essentially, they're opening up at a Pokemon official card gym, Hanzhou, over in China. It's opening on the 11th of July. And, well, according to Google Translate, it's going to wholeheartedly provide trainers with high-quality services and a pleasant in-store experience. Love the phrase there. But the point I'm making here is, you go along, and the first 10,000 people who go in and spend 99 yuan in a single transaction on the same day, go and get this. You also go and have to answer a couple of questions and complete the task to get a special QR code, and then you use a QR code to get the card. It's basically spend 99 yuan, answer a couple of quiz questions on your phone, job's a good one. And I love this. Why do we have a random stamped Goldeen? I'm sure there's a reason, and it's probably to do with a Hanzo Pokemon gym. Think of it like an official store. Well, not even necessarily an official store, but a place where you can go and play in official tournaments. But I just love this. I think it's weird and bizarre, and I don't really understand it, and I don't care. By the way, this does have promo numbering. It's not a new mechanically unique Goldeen or any of that. It is a reprint of the Goldeen from 151. Single energy, flip 3 coins, 10 for each heads, or 2 energy, 20. It's not particularly good, and it is worth noting we do actually have the festival lead Goldeen, which is still not particularly good, to be fair, but it is at least more viable. Could be good. I'm telling you, there's a chance. So, no, it's not a particularly good or relevant card. It is limited to 10,000, which will make it moderately rare, but it's also kind of an unplayable Goldeen. Maybe the stamp will make it really stand out, but I don't think it's going to have the same effect as like the Pokemon Center special art Pikachu that we get over in Japan. This is just a regular card with a stamp on it. So it's cool, and I wanted to show you, and I think it's kind of fun, but I don't actually think this is a particularly rare or valuable card or anything like that. I just think it's neat, and you know the deal on this channel, right? I bring you the Pokemon TCG news. This is Pokemon TCG news, but I've told you now, and we can move on to a series of Maushold products which are being sold over in China. We are still talking mainland China here. To go along with the new Golden Go set which is coming out, we have got ourselves a series of Maushold products. And I love these. I am a huge fan of these. I think to show you the playmat here, this looks spectacular. You get the full art of all of it, and it's kind of drawn in a 3D style, so it looks a little bit like the living room is kind of like popping out here, the window's popping out, and you've just got a bunch of Maushold doing Maushold things. And I think that's wonderful. I love this playmat. This is one that I might actually try and consider going and picking up. It's going to be a little bit awkward, I grant you, but might actually be worth it, ladies and gentlemen. Might actually be worth it. Elsewhere, we've got ourselves a deck box and set of sleeves using the same artwork. And I like the sleeves. The sleeves are really nice because they've just taken the window and framed it and used that as the sleeves, which I think gives a really nice effect. The deck box wrapping around, I'm not so sure. I need to think about that a little bit more. And then obviously we've got ourselves a portfolio, collectible card book, binder, a million different words for it nowadays. But whatever you want to call it, that's what they've got coming in as well. And I just think this is a lovely touch. We're seeing more of this over in China lately, where they're just going out of their way to bring us cool stuff that they just don't have to. There is a myriad of products which have been designed in the West, in Japan, etc., that they can use to do this, and instead of any of that, China's going, mate, we can do better. And don't forget, one of the new things that's coming in that Golden Go set that I showed you t'other day is a new special illustration rare of Maushold EX. So this does kind of fit quite nicely. They're bringing a new special illustration rare of Maushold EX, which, as far as I'm aware, at the moment is exclusive to China. And then they're matching that up with this new series of products which are coming around in China to celebrate. If you are a Maushold fan, and look, Maushold's adorable, there have got to be a bunch of people out there for whom Maushold is one of their, if not their favourite Pokemon. You need to start trying to get some of this stuff from China. It's actually kind of annoying, honestly. If Maushold is your favourite Pokemon right now, it's going to be a bit of effort to get hold of it, but I'm just putting it out there. It kind of feels a bit like it might be worth it. I don't know. You can tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWassy. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shout-outs on the channel, like the lovely Unknown One, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and seems to be a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.